the discussion and start with his comments.
Yeah, Taiwan really is desperate to participate in international organizations. That's been the position of Taiwan for many years. China takes the view that these organizations are only for sovereign countries, and thus Taiwan cannot participate. On the other hand, I've also frequently made the point that Taiwan should stop begging to join these organizations. In my opinion, Taiwan should take the view that if you don't want us, you all could go away. When you realize the benefit of having Taiwan as an observer or some other unique status that's not necessarily membership, give us a phone call and then we'll talk about participating. But year after year, whether it's the World Health Organization's annual meeting, Interpol, other international organizations, Taiwan keeps trying the same method to get some kind of status at these organizations. And a lot of countries will make statements saying they support Taiwan's participation. For example, a foreign ministry of a friendly country will make a statement, but the result is always the same because China's position on this issue is absolutely clear. So again, I gotta find this. I find it kind of silly that Taiwan keeps trying the same thing, knowing that the result is going to still be failure.
All right. What do you see now ahead as far as US's interests in Taiwan are concerned? Of course, we know the technological prowess that Taiwan has, especially in semiconductors and chips, which is now crucial for any developing superpower.
I think the Trump administration, for the moment, is trying to stay within the typical framework of China-Taiwan-U.S. relations, which is the U.S. will continue to have interactions with the Taiwan government. They'll continue to have close trade relations. The U.S. will continue to sell weapons to Taiwan, as it's done for many, many decades. But the United States is, at the moment at least, it's not going to support Taiwan's unilateral declaration of independence, for example, because the U.S. knows that that would result in an immediate military response by China. At the same time, Trump has made it very clear that he wants to do business with China. He hopes to visit later this year. He's tried to have some kind of truce with regard to the trade war. So that's kind of where we are. Could all of this go the wrong direction? Yeah, certainly. It happened in the first Trump administration, where Trump started out by saying, I want to be friends with Xi Jinping. But by 2018, Trump initiated the trade war. And by 2019 and 2020, the U.S. government was initiating a large number of measures to counter China's growing influence around the world. So the best we could probably say at the moment is keep watching this, because it is susceptible to significant change.
Ross, what kind of move should we expect from China in this scenario now?
I think China is going to continue to put pressure on Taiwan. We saw the latest significant military exercise at the end of December. Typically, China does 2, maybe 3 large-scale military exercises near Taiwan every year, so we should expect that again this year. We were just talking about Taiwan's participation in international organizations. There's going to be no change in China's policy on an issue like that as well. And China will continue to complain anytime other countries have any kind of official interaction with Taiwan, whether that's European countries, Australia, Japan, India. For example, if members of parliament from those countries visit Taiwan, the Chinese government is going to loudly complain. So a lot of it will be the same, but that we've seen over the past years. But there is a very, very serious aspect to all of this, which is that China continues to invest enormous amounts of money in its military capability. It has not renounced the use of force against Taiwan, and that possibility continues to grow as China improves its military capabilities.
All right, sure. Ross, thanks very much then for joining